What's everybody? We are back. We are here,
that.
And it is time to get going. This is a huge episode. It's great to be doing this show for a year number 15, I think.
No way, Jose.
Yeah, I think.
Are you serious?
Well, we started in 2010, so.
God
it
damn.
was later in 2010, but still, it'll be 15 at some point this year.
Still my favorite thing to do in the whole wide world.
It's so much fun.
To look at my Jean Saint Jean, and talk about farting and coming and all sorts of good stuff.
All types of neat things.
Ride my
this
ass
year
like a horse.
Is stacked. We have to slow roll the announcement of all the things happening this year.
know.
But just know this is a super packed year for us. I'm still on tour. I will be shooting a special at some point this year. I have a show coming out. I got some other things that I'm shooting. We're going to be doing some stuff, YMH Studios.
That's right.
It's very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening
There's
this year.
a lot of stuff happening. I'm not touring yet because I'm still recovering from all my, I know, bullshit. I know. I'm sorry you had Invisalign and that was really traumatic. And
Yeah, it was.
I had my own things going on.
It's not a joke.
But I'm still selling lipstick, you guys. Get the perfect 4. That is Berlin, Madison, Atomic Red, and the Perfect Red. You should get them all 4. And you know why? Because they cover all your bases. You got your daytime, your nighttime, your fancy, all of that shit. And, you know, in honor of what's happening in the art world right now, the banana that got taped to the wall and sold, I'm throwing my hat in the ring as an artist as well. You can buy my pieces of art. You can buy Tom as a cat choking. That was my homage to the Netflix debacle. All that cool stuff.
Don't forget.
I'm not afraid of it anymore. I'm not afraid of that.
Don't forget that the lipstick is gender neutral. So this is not just for the ladies in your life. This is for any human.
It can go with your color beard if you want, if you wish, if you want.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, before we get into all the fun stuff, let's do an opening clip. What do you say there,
bro,
pal? You ready?
If I think it is what it is, I'm gonna be real
You don't know
excited.
what it is yet. You don't know what it is yet. But this one's cool. Here we go.
Happy Saturday.
Rum charo. Oh, he's gonna puke?
No.
Yes, he is, you fucking liar. I hate you so much, you
He's
dummy.
not.
Stop it! You're fucked, you know that? I hate you. I hate you so much.
He's not.
Yes, he is, and I'm not looking. You're not gonna get
He's
me
ruining
over.
the clip.
It really does just taste like cinnamon crunch. That's really good.
He didn't.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone love into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house
Real asshole.
with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pazsitzky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Hey, Tom. I hate you so much. God. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you. You know what?
Let's
I
watch
just
it
got
again.
inspired for new artwork. No!
Yes. He doesn't throw up.
I fucking hate you so
fucking
much.
ruined it.
I don't want to listen to it.
I love it. You ruined it. He doesn't throw up.
Happy Saturday.
What's wrong with his mouth?
He's doing a gag.
He is? How?
Can you even curl your lip under?
The whole time it doesn't pop out?
You think that's really what it looks like?
What do you think? He doesn't throw up.
It really does taste.
I hate you so much.
It really does
It's diarrhea.
taste like cinnamon crunch. That's really good.
That is his lip, I guess.
I think it's his lip.
I hope your lip looks like
Why?
that.
I thought you said it doesn't bother
You know
you
what?
anymore.
You have
Then
food in your teeth, a
why
big
did you
black
take it
thing,
out?
and I'm not gonna tell
But
you.
why
where.
why'd you take it out? You said it doesn't bother you anymore.
I don't like it. I like either seeing it or not. I don't like the in between.
What?
I don't like waiting the anticipation of this, the sound and the thing. Like I'd
You
rather
literally
just
were
see
like,
the
it doesn't
thing.
bother me anymore.
It's. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. My reaction. What do you want me to do?
No, your reaction's stupid.
You're stupid. You're stupid. You smell bad. I'm gonna fucking draw another artwork for you. Stupid. You're stupid. Your mother. I'm so annoyed. Why would you open on that?
It's
Why would you
hilarious.
open on that? But
And-
I don't like that. You know it doesn't make me laugh. So that's just for you.
Well, what? I don't get to laugh? I'm not allowed to laugh?
Can you please do it sort of a palate cleanser,
Fine.
something better than
But you're
this?
ruining the vibe, just so you know.
No, you've already ruined the vibe.
No, the vibe was
we
great.
were having fun. We were listening.
Everyone was having a good time. but
Nobody
you.
liked it.
Everybody was
Nobody
having a good
liked
time.
it in there.
Really? Ask them. Ask them.
I don't think it's funny.
Jesus.
Please play something different.
God, stop talking.
You stop talking.
You're ruining everything.
You're ruining everything.
No, you are.
No, you.
You are, and you always do. Stop.
I always.
Yes. This is like
Always.
your big flaw is that you ruin everything.
Oh my God.
Like we were all having fun, and then you ruined it.
You knew that I wouldn't like the
No,
vomit
he
clip.
just no.
You knew I wouldn't like it.
He doesn't
That-
throw up, and you just got through saying it doesn't
but
bother you.
You planned that before.
You just said it doesn't bother.
I
You
know
said
I
it,
lied. I changed my mind. The lady changed her fucking mind.
and you said it last week. You're like, doesn't bother me anymore. You said this.
I know. Well, then show me another barf clip and I'll watch it. I didn't
God.
like the in between. I don't like the anticipation. Just show me someone puking or not. Fine. Show me someone else puking. I'll watch it.
Why are so many guys on here obsessed with saying just be gay? Like, why do I have to just label myself?
Yeah.
When the more gay things I do, the more I want to eat clams. Young nubile clams from the west coast of British Columbia.
That is fucking
I
vile.
love it. No, he's so free. Can you imagine being this free and this
No.
happy? I just love him. I love that he just is. He's everything. Will Blunderfeld.
Taking a shit, like
You
a
love
gnarly
him.
shit while he talks about it. I guess everyone's saying just be gay. But is he not just being gay?
No, but you can't label him.
But he is doing gay shit constantly. He's saying he's not gay?
He doesn't want to label it as gay shit. That's the whole problem. It's just shit. It's dude shit is what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Maybe you should stop being so closed-minded and go visit him, go on a retreat.
Fine. Annie,
But yeah.
would you come on a retreat with Will?
Oh no, I would not.
Why?
That's
Why?
Big no. I'm afraid.
How come?
How come?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, yeah.
Nigga, the video.
Whoa,
that video.
whoa.
That's why.
Well, which one?
He's just shitting.
What do you mean? Which any of them? You
Well,
could pick any of his videos.
Could you do it if you just went
So
to?
this is what y'all talking about in the conference room before y'all.
No, no.
come in here, huh? This is what y'all. Oh, how could we get Annie to do some gay shit?
No, not to do gay shit. Not to do
Oh,
gay shit.
okay.
No. Would you just go on a retreat? Well, hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay. Where you listen and you are participating to the level that you are comfortable with. No, I'm saying just like learning, listening, growing, participating.
This is-
not doing gay shit. I mean,
So what shit we doing?
well, you know,
No, I don't.
well, you're just learning, man.
Nah, learning about what, dog? Learning about what? This an electrician course? What's he teaching me? Fucking trade skills and
Just
shit.
to be, you know,
To be more
yeah,
masculine.
How to
masculine.
be more masculine.
How to harness your masculine energy or chi.
And you don't have to do anything like nude unless you want to. Or you know what I mean?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm straight on this. I think I'm straight. I don't know what I could learn. is-
Okay,
is the
wear
thing.
boxers.
Ni-
Hold on. You wear boxers.
I'm wearing like 12 boxers. What you
Okay,
mean?
you wear multiple boxers.
I'm wearing boxers, shorts, pants,
And you
fucking
just
joggers.
let the guru kind of guide you.
This is crazy.
Come
I
on,
can't.
man.
Is this a real ask?
Yeah.
You're actually asking me this?
I'm
kind of
actually-
are.
How did you
actually.
think this was gonna go? I'm
Well,
so
I
confused.
thought that you would not want to. But
That's all right. It's a smart
but
man.
I do think there's a path to growth, you know?
Mm-hmm. How much money would you say would be at the end of this path? I
I mean,
imagine
there would be a fee involved, obviously.
there would be a fee.
Yeah.
How big is that fee?
I mean, we could, you know.
Let's say it on the show. Let's say it on the show. Everybody needs to know.
Well, it's not going to. Come on, we can't talk. This is not lottery stuff. I mean, there'd be a fee.
What do you mean lottery stuff? What does that mean?
Like you can't just throw out some crazy fucking number to go to a retreat. You know,
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna do it like your mom. I'm gonna do it like your mom. I ain't gonna throw out a crazy number. We're gonna do this.
what's your fee for going to a retreat?
I'm thinking like $50K.
$50K.
Oh my God.
Yep.
To better yourself. This is for you. It's for your benefit.
Okay, you
I mean,
gotta come down from that.
He's
dude.
acting
Come on.
like
$49K.
No,
he's acting like this isn't in his benefit.
I know. You're gonna learn so much. You're gonna come back a more masculine man. Well, come on, dude.
You know what really made me look like a masculine man?
What?
If I had a nice little rollie on this arm right here, or maybe two little rollies.
Two?
Or some shit. Yeah, I don't know. That would make me feel real masculine. Yeah.
You know what though?
Or $50K in my hand. That would also make me feel
By the way,
masculine. What's
you
up?
owe us because I hear that you're
Nick.
so fat that you've been breaking our chairs.
Huh?
Yeah.
They said you broke the chairs in the
You've been
conference room.
breaking chairs.
What
You owe us.
What is
Those
happening?
chairs are ergonomic, $20,000
What?
a piece.
Yeah, maybe skip a few meals, man. Like
Yeah,
how much
fatty.
are you weighing now?
I'm confused. I don't know what this is, but
You broke chairs. You owe us.
I broke chairs.
You owe us, is
I
what I'm
never
saying.
broke a chair.
Yes, you did in the conference room. They told us.
What are you talking about?
They all
Broke a
said
chair?
that you broke the chairs.
You are
You mean-
leaning back because you're so fat and you broke them.
You mean no? See, what they mean to say is that they're stupid and they don't know how to fucking use chairs, nigga. I didn't break shit. Let me push a button. I'll fix it right back up.
If I got you a really nice watch, would you go on the retreat?
How expensive is this watch? If I were to
Jesus
take it to the
Why-
nearest pawn
why-
shop,
You're gonna
how
pawn
many-
it?
No, don't
probably.
pawn it. Don't do that. It's an asset.
It's an asset.
Yeah.
It'll increase
that mean?
value over
I'll
time.
get you a nice one.
It'll appreciate in value.
I mean,
You don't want to sell it.
but see, I'd rather just buy myself one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's say, okay,
No,
how about,
you're
okay.
ridiculous.
All right.
God,
All
just
right,
take
40,000.
I can't give
Oh
you
my
$40,000 to go on a retreat, man.
Why not?
It's insane.
That's not insane.
That is insane.
This is an insane ask. To ask a black man to do some low-key gay shit.
It ain't low key
It
gay.
is okay, so you're right.
Oh, so
high-key
are the
gay
samurai
shit.
all gay?
Oh, my God.
That's true, Tom. Good point.
Samurai ain't niggas. I'll tell you that.
Jesus.
All right, good answer. Now,
Wow.
come on, man.
You think there's no gay black people in the world?
what?
Is that what you're trying to
What?
assert?
How'd you get this?
Well,
is crazy.
the assertion is that black people can't
Ooh,
be gay.
That date just is nice.
That is a nice one. Boy, I bet that'll look real nice on Annie's wrist
Oh my god.
after his retreat, after he's built muscle and endurance and strength.
Zolo, can you go ahead and copy paste that model into Google? Put shopping in there.
They got prices right
Oh,
there,
we
bro.
go. What is that? 10? That's not enough.
That's too low for you. At
That's not-
$10,000.
That is
that's not even close to
ridiculous.
enough.
Oh my God.
That's not even
this
close
guy.
to enough. I gotta buy my mama a house, dog.
What?
I gotta buy my mama a house somehow.
Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. You sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. I love popping these things just to start the day, whether it's in the morning, coasting through the afternoon, or even in the evening. And I love being rock hard. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. This episode is brought to you by Helix Sleep. Helix makes a great mattress. The great thing also is that Helix has an online test, a questionnaire that helps you decide which is the best mattress for you. So you fill in your information and you get a recommendation that I guarantee you can count on. Look, sleep is the baseline guideline of how everything is going to go. It's so important. You need to be sleeping better. You need better sleep. You need to sleep more comfortably, and you can't do that if you don't have a great mattress. It doesn't matter what you're looking for. I mean, if temperature is a big deal, they have a cooling mattress cover for your hot sleepers. They have extra memory foam padding for side sleepers. They have it all. So just Pick the thing that's going to help you get the best sleep in the world, and that way you're the best version of you. Sleep better. Go to helixsleep.com/YMH for 20% off site-wide, plus 2 free dream pillows with a mattress purchase. That's helixsleep.com/YMH for 20% off site-wide, plus 2 free dream pillows with a mattress purchase. Helix, HELIX, sleep.com/YMH. Okay, scroll down. Ooh.
Plus, you already owe me 10 from the basketball game, so.
I owe you 10?
Mm-hmm.
I owe you $10,000?
From the basketball game.
What? When he won against Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were doing something else from that.
Nah, we canceled that.
We canceled it?
Oh, my God. That's on you.
How did we
You
cancel it?
canceled that.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
And he canceled it.
He won hair plugs, and then he goes changes his mind. We were going to fly you to Turkey to get your
Oh,
your
yeah,
hair
you were all
fixed.
in on hair
Yeah,
stuff.
and then you change your mind. That's
could do
not
that.
our fault.
I mean, we could do that too.
Yeah, but you can't back out and then change what you want after. That we have to sign a contract.
See,
I mean, but you can't change your mind and then go, oh, but we owe you money
but
instead.
I didn't change my mind. We said, what did we say? We said 10K. We said 10 G's. And, and then Ryan accepted. What you mean?
Ryan accepted.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened there?
We said y'all ended up saying, oh, this is unreasonable. We shouldn't do that because, that's not, what was it? That was not fair to me because what if I lost and it's too much, this and that.
Oh, it was like a bet.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm a little confused. But
I'm confused too. But then I thought we ended up saying that the prize for any would be a trip to Turkey to get hair.
yes.
That was
That
what
was.
we agreed on. And then
we
afterwards,
came in and he was like, I don't want to do that anymore.
then he changed his mind about what
That's
the
true.
prize is.
I agree. It's very confusing. I tell you what, we'll settle all of it, 50,000.
You can't.
Silly. It's just ridiculous. You know what? Forget it.
We got to get you to go on this
Forget it.
retreat, man. Please go on the retreat.
Please.
What you mean? I can't believe this is a serious ask.
It's a serious ask.
I can't believe this is a serious ask.
Please.
I mean, I'm saying please too.
No, I know, but it's that your please is unreasonable. You can't give you $50,000.
Tom, which
to go.
retreat are we doing? Is it Will's retreat?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go do that.
You see, it's like I don't even know if 50K, like if I'm really gonna do that, and then I get there and he's like, yeah, first thing you gotta do, you just touch my dick a little bit. It's like,
No.
oh
No,
nigga,
that's
no,
not
I
his
ain't gonna-
style.
No.
It's all
I'm just saying.
voluntary. Whatever you do is voluntary. But he is not going to force you to do
Come on,
things.
dude.
That's not how he is. I don't think he would do
Just
that.
take one for the team and go.
Take one for the team.
For the
Yeah.
sake of fun and
Come
self-growth.
on, man. Come on.
I mean, I just don't understand why you would refuse this help. It's so good.
just do it. Can we say you'll do it?
We cannot say this is crazy.
Come on.
Look at y'all pushing.
Don't you like being part of the team?
I love being part of the team.
Well, then come on, just do
This
it.
is not what this is what it takes to be a part of the team.
Well, this is how
Yes.
you're one of the leaders on the team. Yeah,
What?
you're a leader.
I'm a leader.
Yes.
Mm.
All right, that's a yes. You're doing
I
it.
did not say that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
It's
I
done.
did not
He's
say
doing
that.
it.
Let's say it's mostly settled.
I did not say that.
Yes.
This is a conversation. I'm having a conversation. I ain't say yes. It's crazy.
Okay, we'll revisit, but basically, he's pretty much he's going.
He's psyched.
Okay, so I'm excited for you.
I'm
And
excited
here's the
too.
thing: I already have your prize for you for going.
Hey, Blackman, how are you? It's freaking snow.
Oh, I love this bitch.
And what kind of
I know
a
her. She on Instagram.
person besides a snow bunny goes out in the snow
Yeah.
in shorts? Anyways, I was just calling to tell you that if you get you a snow bunny, we take care of your hair, we take care of
Don't need
your
that.
beard, we take care of getting reservations for food, we take care
Stuff
of
black guys struggle
Yeah.
with.
in the snow. We take care of making snowmans. Do you want to build a snowman? We take care of casserole dishes for the family parties.
Nice.
We take care of.
Everything.
Hey, Black
Oh,
man.
there she is.
You know what time it is? It's almost tax season. Time to get you a snow bunny. Because you know we got that bread.
Is this like a
Oh.
appealing thing to you?
I mean, it's appealing to look at. I love watching this girl on Instagram, but I would never get with that though. That bipolar, crazy shit.
She's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, hold on. I thought
that mania. That's crazy.
I thought boys liked crazy chicks because they really put out.
Yes, boys. You're right.
Boys.
Yes.
Oh, men are over the crazy.
Men understand the consequences that come with those.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah, the fatal attraction.
It seems like you already went to Will's fucking retreat. You were talking like a grown man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you know what? It's time. It's a new chapter in your life. It's time to expand your horizons and try new things.
Yeah.
Hey.
It says here that she's married and has 2 kids.
To a black man?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. But why is she? Oh, I don't know.
Black men, listen.
Yeah, that's mania.
What better way to start your New Year's out?
Is she slow?
Would
What is
they snowbody?
That was spooky.
She really loves black
Am
men.
I having a stroke or was that?
She put it in slow-mo.
You didn't.
It's like either I did too many microdoses in the last week, or okay. She's slow. Hey, can I think the new. Remember what eyebrows were?
Yeah.
Eyebrows used to be the tell for crazy chicks.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
new eyebrows is eyelashes.
Oh, eyelashes.
The lash
are,
extensions that
eyebrows
that
are
look
still
like
a
that.
pretty good indicator, but yeah, yeah,
If you shaved your eyebrows and penciled them on,
yeah.
you're crazy. And if you do eyelashes like this chunky
Yeah.
extensions, you're absolutely insane.
By the way, and this has been something I've been hearing a long time because Annie brought up the basketball game.
Yeah.
Ryan has been wanting to rematch Annie for a while.
This is ridiculous. We're gonna do this again.
He wants to do it again.
No way, Jose.
Oh my god,
That's
bro.
awesome. Well, Ryan's in much better shape.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's lost a lot of weight.
He's lost weight. He's been working out. He's been taking good care of himself.
Yeah. Damn.
Could be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Except no rematch. Sorry, buddy. One and done.
Hey.
One win.
Oh, he's
One win.
afraid.
We out.
How about
Afraid.
if Ryan wins, you go to the retreat?
What the? No.
What? No.
No.
I'm already signing you up, dude.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is not gonna.
This has to happen.
Thomas.
Come on, Annie.
Thomas.
Are we not friends?
This is not how. You see, this is how. Now I know how I sound when I do this to people. Okay.
Yeah,
Now I
okay.
know how this feels. I see. Okay.
Well,
this is not gonna happen.
all right. We're getting there.
Whatever.
We're getting there. I am sending a message to him.
You are? What are you
Yes.
saying? Are you telling Ryan that?
That Annie wants to go. Yes.
Annie, just do it.
Come on.
What
Have
happened?
the people.
You know something? I think you need the retreat more than ever because you used to have this confidence. Remember when Annie was confident?
Used to.
And now you're just kind of like, oh, I don't want to challenge Ryan. I can't.
Nigga, damn.
I'm afraid. Like, I feel like your confidence is waning. You need this retreat more than you know.
Damn. Now you're just gonna try to hurt my feelings.
Well, you need to
Well,
build yourself,
that's
your
not me.
masculine energy back up.
Yeah.
And Will can help
Will
you
can
build
help you
that.
out.
I don't
You
think
want to be a real fucking man like this guy?
I got the uppers, man, was on.
Zoinks! Fuck, dude. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, hell, Harry.
Wow, it didn't come out.
It didn't come out.
It didn't come out. Yeah.
That's why he's not in royal pain.
He was.
You need alcohol to do that.
He
to
gripped it,
yourself.
and you could hear it clank against his teeth.
Yeah, you need to be
Yeah.
on drugs to do that to yourself. You need to be high on
He
meth,
needs-
opium,
He needs Falcon Car Wash. He's
drinks.
like,
Yeah.
needs a little bit of Pepsi in
Yeah.
a cup with some dog food on a knife.
Dog food on a knife.
He's like,
Yeah, you need to be on drugs to do this. That's the
Yeah.
problem. He's sober.
yeah, man.
Damn.
Ah, man.
This is America, right?
You dumb motherfucker.
You gotta get it going, bud.
Yeah,
That's insanity.
that's how you do it.
Insanity.
Here's a guy who looks pretty cool. This is, I think, maybe a holiday video.
Fuck you. He's from the ATL, bro.
Yeah.
He's from the ATL.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
He's choking himself.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on now.
That guy's face is wrecked.
Yeah.
So that fall. From,
Yep.
From the choke to the floor. landing on your face.
He
Yeah.
just did it to himself.
He totally did. Everything was to himself.
That's
yeah.
the sad part. In slow motion.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
They were like, get
fast.
the fuck out of here. Now they're like, God damn it. This guy
He just died on our bar.
He's just unconscious now on our floor. God damn it.
I tell you, the nightlife business is a hard one. I've worked in bars. We tell jokes.
I don't want
night.
anything to do with it.
It's just, you're just dealing with chaos.
All the time.
The security you need.
Yeah.
Drunk people are the worst to deal with. Ugh.
Very, very sad.
Very sad.
What's up, fight fans? It's a new year, which means new matchups and all new action to keep you pumped up this weekend. Tune into the fights this weekend and don't forget to get in on the action with our partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. They are offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. So don't wait. Download the DraftKings app now. Sign up using the code MOM, M-O-M. The crown is yours. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has you covered with live markets like Fight to Go the Distance, making watching the fights even more exciting. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Cuffing season led to a new boo. Want some extra heat in the bedroom to fight off the winter chill? Keep the passion alive using the natural power of hemp with Via. Via has developed a unique blend of pleasure-enhancing cannabinoids, libido-strengthening herbs, and a medium dose of THC all into one mind-blowing gummy called High Love. Via just dropped their High Love bundle, which includes a pack of gummies and a THCA vape just in time for Valentine's Day. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the United States in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. And I'm telling you, people are fired up about this product. I mean, our very own Ennie basically rambles on and on from the moment he gets to the office about what Via has done for him and his love life every second that he's here. If you're 21 and up, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code YMH to receive 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This Valentine's Day, elevate your love life with Via. And the great Eladia Baldwin.
Oh my God, she's back.
We've had some, if you don't know, some other stuff in the past, just to give you a refresher. Okay.
Oh, she's so great.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes. We have how do you say it in English? Cucumbers.
How do you say it in English?
How do you say? ¿Cómo se dice?
So, there's been some questions about where I'm born. I'm born in Boston. And then I spent some of my childhood in Boston, some of my childhood in Spain.
Got it. So that's why she was like, I don't know how to say.
How'd you say? Do it, Tommy. Do her because you do that.
How do you say?
Hillary, are all these charges fair?
No, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. You're not going to ask me questions. I'm
You're
going
not
to
going
tell
to ask me.
Okay?
Okay.
I want you guys to realize that we have 7 kids.
Jesus.
And you being here to escort them to school
Escort
and
them to school.
be there when they come home is not good.
It's not good.
So on a human level, you guys know I'm not going to say anything to you.
I'm not going
you
to
know
say.
that.
You know that.
So please, leave my family in peace.
Please.
And let this all play out.
She talks like she was born in fucking Honduras or some shit.
It's
She's
so
crazy.
funny.
She's from
Her name is
Boston. Bitch, she's
Hilaria
from
Lynn
Boston.
Hayward Thomas.
Hilarious.
From Boston.
Hillary, not Hillary.
Sorry,
Oh,
it's Hillary.
Hillary Hills.
From Boston. She is of English, French, Canadian, German, Irish, and Slovak descent. She says she was raised in a Spanish-speaking household and traveled to Spain annually. Okay. She also said she began to use the name Eladia as she got older. So anyway,
please. It's not good for my children.
Please.
Pero why you come photographing me and my children?
Here's the newest one.
Oh my God.
Can you please explain what your...
I mean, I don't know what that one is, but I can tell you that my tortilla
So rude.
is potatoes. You have to not cut them too tiny because they're not going to have the right texture. And then my husband hates cebolla.
Onions.
I forgot it. Okay. Cebolla. So he hates cebolla, and so I grind cebolla and ajo.
Oh my God. An asshole. What does she grind?
My husband hates what's the word for cebolla? Onions.
How you say?
How you say? She's like how my mom talks.
Oh, I know.
That's how my mom talks.
Yes.
Who learned English at 31.
Yeah. She's claiming to forget her native tongue.
Yeah,
it's just,
so
it is
crazy.
so fun.
How you say?
How do you say? And I make this tortilla here for you. And then my husband, he don't like how do you say?
How you say?
Onions?
I forget.
I forget it. How do you say?
My first language.
My first language.
How you say in English?
What? And she also has that baby voice, like that highly voice. If you've been sexually assaulted, no, it's true.
That's why all the girls in porn, they have high register.
It's a sign of assault. Just lower the register in your voice and you'll sound way more intelligent. No, listen, it's a true story. I believe it was Margaret Thatcher when she started working in Parliament, had a vocal coach to bring her voice down a few octaves because it's not
pleasant to listen to it up here.
Yeah. Well, you feel like you're listening to a kid.
You're listening to a little girl.
You want to listen to an authority. You want the authority to have a deeper
like
register.
you got that gravel.
Well, yeah, just talk like you mean business, right?
I've been
doing a lot of things out there.
Guys, I've been thinking.
Oi! Hey, you want to know something? Going to the UK soon.
Oi, that's right, love.
Yeah.
I'm Margaret Thatcher. First fucking things first.
There's the Prime Minister.
Higher taxes.
We are going to the UK.
Oh no, I can't fucking wait, mate.
I have a tour.
I'm so excited.
Some of it is outside of the UK, but it's still in the region. I'll be going to Dublin. Glasgow, London, Manchester, Birmingham, Cardiff. And am I forgetting one? I don't remember.
Bam, Cardiff, where else? Wales. No, that isn't Cardiff. Cardiff is Wales.
Is Birmingham?
Bam is Birmingham. That's outside of London.
It's all down in March.
Let's see. I'm so excited.
Dublin.
Belfast.
Oh, Belfast. Forgot Belfast. Glasgow. Oh, Nottingham. Nottingham.
That's exciting, mate. Wembley. He's doing the Wembley.
Yep. It's all very exciting.
This is so rad. I can't wait to come. We're going to have the greatest family vacay.
It'll be fun.
Oi.
Oi, what?
No, you got to practice your cool British accent. Nay is Australian.
Nay. I know. They were, do you know that was a thing last night at Bottom of the Barrel?
What?
One of the things was like, how Australians say no.
Yeah.
And then there was an Australian guy in the audience, and we made him speak.
Did he say it? He went, nay.
Yeah, he was like, no. And everyone was like, you're not fucking doing it right. And he was like,
It's
no.
not
We're like, say
shitheads
water.
talk.
He was like, water. And we were like, I get it. We were kind of come up with things that for him to say that we would be lost on. It was very fun.
Well, I
That
can't
show's
wait
always
for
fun.
you to do your Cockney accent in England and tell people you love them and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Especially when you tip people. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Evening, governor.
Hello.
It's your birthday.
This is some serious
How do you
news.
say
Sorry, we have to switch to something serious.
Onions.
This is serious, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please. Could you get serious for a
I'm
second?
sorry.
Not everything's a fucking joke.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
in one of the great crimes of modern times, this has yet again happened.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24
No.
hours at restaurants. Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him." pointing at me. Our jaws were on the floor.
Me
and
too.
we decided to leave because it was just a bad vibe after.
Yeah.
And just a few minutes ago, I was at another restaurant for lunch and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir."
Yeah.
So fucking crazy that this keeps happening. I'll tell you why it keeps happening. It's because you look like a guy.
And you talk like a guy.
Yeah. So if you want people to fucking start calling you ma'am, start looking like one.
I know.
You're not putting in enough effort,
No.
fuckface.
No.
You
you're
got to
not.
fucking try harder. There's a reason that everyone keeps doing this to you. Is because your level of effort sucks. Step it up. You have a masculine fucking face.
I know.
Go get some surgery, wear a prettier dress, get better hair, and start talking in a higher voice.
Like Hilaria.
Yeah.
Also, maybe not wear a bark collar out in the world.
I thought that was a voice adapter changer on this.
I wish.
It's just a microphone.
It's a microphone. It looks like that collar you put on your dog so it doesn't bark when people ring the doorbell.
I don't know how you can get mad at this.
This fucking clown. He's been
fucking crazy.
So upset with people, constantly misgendering me. And you know who he gets mad at? The busboys.
I know.
Like people that have they don't care.
Yeah,
don't
the
do this.
sweet fucking El Salvadorian
Yes.
person pouring water. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Javi, you yes, sir. He's like, for fuck's sake. It's just like a nice little immigrant guy.
Yes. I'll tell you what, too. It's. I really do wish in another life if I could open up a shop to consult trans women, like help these dudes actually look like women. I would love to do
And
that.
then I left
Yeah, you
because
should
I
leave.
wasn't comfortable anymore.
Right.
And I went to a new restaurant and I asked, before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please? And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir."
Yeah.
And I just left because I wasn't comfortable
So
anymore.
you're just gonna
If
keep
you're
leaving
a
every
server in the
place.
food industry, you don't need to use words like sir or ma'am. There are ways to be respectful without using those words. And if you get it wrong for someone like me, I will probably leave the restaurant. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row.
Yeah, but this is fair to say also. This person is mentally ill.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
complete lunatic.
Yeah, of course.
Like after seeing a series of these videos, you're like, okay.
Well, I think
this is all a
too,
charade.
It's a charade, and it's all about picking fights. It's like this person's waiting to be called out and then get mad on TikTok. Like, just relax.
And he's
Relax.
waiting to go in with his fucking
Dog collar.
Yeah, well, his dog collar and his dock worker face and going like, hey, how come no one's like, excuse me, miss? Because no one sees it. And then you're just going to be like, I'm going to keep going into places. It's like the definition of insanity.
It
actually.
is. And I think this person lives in San Francisco, I want to say, which is a very open, lenient, trans-friendly town. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing but trans.
And it just
gays
goes all the way back to your level of effort. You're just not trying hard enough.
No, you should try harder. I definitely need to get your face done, taken care of. Yeah, his face is still very masculine. It's not passing. He's
See
not
my
passing.
wild side.
I show everything. Oh, that's why he's doing this.
But including a cock, which also belongs to men. Watch me jack off with my feminine dick.
Yeah. I mean,
God.
come on. Now the gig is up. We know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're
this is all.
just directing traffic to the OnlyFans, huh? Okay, got it.
Well,
this
here's
makes
the
me
thing.
mad.
You're not the only one that's going to have a hot OnlyFans. Charo is getting closer to getting going, and the fans are still ready and asking for it.
What's everybody? This is a message for Charo.
Everybody.
Get on OnlyFans, girl. You know what we want to hear.
I love this. I love this dude.
That shift was really fucking scary.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Let's watch it again.
Yeah, that was so scary.
Yeah.
What's everybody? This is a message for Charo.
You're like, okay.
Get on OnlyFans, girl. You know what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
And by the way, he's got the cool guy angle.
Yeah.
He's got the audio.
I like it. He's got music playing.
in
Looks
the
like
back.
he's cooking or something or painting. He's got an apron on.
Hey Hitlers, Brandon from Ohio. Just wanted to weigh in on the Charo OnlyFans debacle. Big time yes. Yes. The people want to see it. The people need to see it. It's riveting. It's exciting. It's new. I'd pay $15 a month.
Wow.
Let's get Charo on OnlyFans.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that.
Wow.
That was great.
That was awesome.
Hey Charlie, this is Richard Yes from Scotland telling you to get your arse in gear and get that OnlyFans made. Let it rip.
Yes. Thank
This
you.
guy's awesome.
There's excitement around this.
Yep.
And I think we're going to get her in here soon. We're going to show her these. And I hopefully think we can get a page going.
She's
pretty
getting
soon.
ready. She's getting ready. She's getting her Botox today. She
That's
told
right.
me. I'm taking her to get her face.
Yeah, I got a cool phone
frozen.
call.
What happened?
She was like, I'm on my way to do this thing. And I go, okay. I'm driving. She's like, how do I pay for this?
Oh my God.
Which is basically like, how are you going to pay for this? And I was like, I don't know. I'll reimburse you. And she's like, yeah, I think I have a checkbook. I go, you're going to bring a checkbook?
A check.
God, you really are old as shit.
I know.
So anyway.
She wants you to pay for it. I got her a ride today. I gave her a ride.
You took her?
I didn't take her, but I got somebody to
you
drive
hired
her.
someone to drive her.
So she's shaking me down for the ride, and now she's shaking you down for the money.
It never ends.
This is crazy. She's not destitute. She is not poor.
At all. At all.
I can't believe she just shakes us down for everything.
Everything.
I can't believe she just did it to me now. She's shaking me down.
Yesterday it was, can I have a bag?
Yeah.
You have so many bags.
Ask me for a bag.
So this is like luggage, right? And I do have a lot of luggage.
Yeah.
Of just years of so much
Traveling.
travel. So I was like, okay, give me this backpack. I'm like, no, I just bought this backpack. Well, give it to me. I'm like, no. And so then she goes, oh, don't you have something? Something I can have? So I fucking emptied a bag and I go, here. And I gave her a bag. And I go, I don't think you're going to want to take this. Why? I go, because it's empty right now. When it's full, it's a duffel. You're not going to want to throw it over your shoulder, you know?
Of course, it's heavy.
No, it's fine. And then in the car, I'm like, I really think you're not going to like that once it's full of your stuff. You are right. I go, yeah. She goes, so you have another bag? I go, yeah, I have a roller bag. I'll give you a roller bag because you're not going to want to lug one over your shoulder. No, you are right. When can I have the roller bag? I'm like, the fucking next time you come over. It's unbelievable.
She wants everything and she wants it right now.
She should pair up with the fucking misgendered person.
I know.
I feel like they would be a good match.
Go cry.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? I was thinking, because every time she sees what I have, she wants it. She wants my handbag. She gets in my car yesterday and she's like, oh, what do I have to do to get this bag? And I go, nothing. You can't have this.
Yeah.
Here's what we should do. Let's go to the 99-cent store.
Yeah.
And just buy a bunch of shit.
Of bullshit.
Wrap every single thing. So when she comes over, we're like, oh, we got you something.
It's like a toddler.
Yeah. So she can feel like she unwrapped a gift.
Yeah.
Are you retarded?
Yeah.
So retarded.
Yeah, she is.
Annie, you really need to take a shit.
Don't
I
forget.
know you're black and you guys do your own thing, but you still have to shit.
Thank you, Charo.
Yep, that's very
Thank
true.
you for the reminder.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll
Yep.
be right back. And we are back. You know our guest perhaps from HLN, maybe CNN, and she's also the author of Down the Hill, My Descent into the Double Murder in Delphi. It's Susan Hendricks, everybody.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Thank you for coming.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're very excited, me in particular.
He's been erect all day, just thinking about talking about murders with you.
I mean, you know that most of our television consumption is basically her just saying, literally every night when I get into bed, she goes, are you going to watch a murder? And she's like, I'm going to go to bed as you watch a murder. That's
No.
what she said.
I go, what are you going to watch? Genocide, murder, serial killers, kidnapping. What awful thing are you going to
And then she drifts off as I dive into a new story.
Well, they're captivating. They bring you in.
Thank you for doing this, because one of the reasons is that she also is like, you know, you're a sick person. And like she'll say this to me, right? She's like, you're sick.
You
Something's
are
wrong with
depraved.
you. Why are you watching this? Why,
Before sleep.
What are you filling your head with? And then I also would be like, hey, you realize this is the #1 show trending right now? Like she thinks,
Yes.
I'm like, you think they produce this for me? Like there's a lot of people
I'm not
watching
alone.
this.
Right.
Yeah. But
let me tell you, we watched that documentary the other night, and I couldn't sleep for what was it called again?
you're talking
Lover,
about
killer, mother, stalker, father.
stalker, killer.
And I couldn't sleep for hours. I was so upset. I felt traumatized. I felt sick to my stomach. Now, how is How do you live with this stuff?
I was watching an episode. You guys know I'm so excited to be here again. I'm a huge fan. You guys got me through COVID.
Thank you.
I would come back and from the numbers ticking up at CNN, and then it's like fight or flight constantly. And then I'd come home and I listened to Sebastian and P. Corielli, you guys, and now my algorithm that's all I listen to is you guys.
Good.
But my sister would say, I fall asleep to Forensic Files.
Oh, my God.
And when covering this story out of Delphi, it was 2 young girls murdered in the middle of the day, and I was sent there by CNN. I didn't know about the story, much about it, just that the 14-year-old Libby was able to hit record on her cell phone, and they got this kind of the guy on this abandoned bridge in the woods. I used to play outside. It was Gen X. That's what you did. Come home when the lights go on. It was a day off from school. They were down there, and it was secluded. And she was able to, he was a blurry version because he was far away, but they got his voice saying guys down the hill. So I was sent here, I met the families, normally with the news cycle, when I'm in studio, teleprompter, story, the A block, the B block, it's very formulaic.
Mm-hmm.
So you care, but you're on to the next. Well, this one, I was in their kitchen. I had spaghetti with the families. I saw their rooms and I went, I saw the bridge and they were looking for the guy. Fast forward, I really got to know them well, especially Libby's family, and every family deals with it differently. And Libby's family was very open. They were speaking at CrimeCon, holding up a sketch like, we need help finding this guy. And I think that was their focus to get them through. And Mike, Libby's grandfather, was there, and he would say, come to the meet and greet. And I said, it's inappropriate. I shouldn't be here. I'm not part of it. He said, come. And he kicked me under the table because in a nice way, but say, you have to be here. These women would show up and cry. They're waiting in line. They care. So I think what I found out through this whole community is the connection. So at CrimeCon, it's either people who have literally gone through it.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed BTK's daughter, Carrie Rawson, on stage because I met her through Kelsey, sister of this girl. Well, she said, I trust you, Susan. I gave Carrie your name. Is that okay? She just wrote a book. I said, that's fine. And I met her, and she's amazing, and she's shaking backstage. And she said, I'm nervous. People don't like me. They say that I look like my father. And I'm so glad that this family is nice to me because I'm on the other side. And I said, what other side? There's no, you didn't do this. It was your father. She said, I had no clue, Susan. He'd make me scrambled eggs. He'd say, fill up your tires before driving back to college. Walked her down the aisle. And that, to me, I got that. It's part of the fascination. Like, what? Wait a minute, what? Because the Mansons look like man.
Yeah,
you
they look
understand.
crazy.
The father, and with this, it ended up being a guy, CVS, father. He walked his daughter down the aisle at CVS. When the aunt of one of the girls walked in crying for the funeral and said, develop a picture for her, he said, it's on me. It was him. He looks normal. We think that they're not going to look normal.
Well, that's part of the fascination, right? Is that, first of all, I think these are behaviors that all extreme violence is accessible to everyone. In other words, everyone has thought, God, I want to kill this person. I'm so mad I want to hit this person. But you stop yourself, right? Like you want to, you're so angry. And so the fact that somebody is capable of doing that, I think is part of the fascination, that somebody crosses the line, right?
Yes.
And then there's the story aspects to this, because they're fascinating. Like, how did the person go about doing this horrible thing?
Got away with it for 5 years.
And to get away with it. And then how did we piece together the investigation to catch the person? So that whole arc, I think, is why these stories never get old.
Yeah.
It's just always, you're like, how did this happen? How can somebody do this? And then how do you catch them?
And I have an 8-year-old son, and I interviewed Ann Burgess. I'm like, is it nature or nurture? Like, what is it? Can you raise a murder? Like, what is it? She's well, that's the question that everyone asks, but it usually is. Not always, but there's abuse there. We all want to compartmentalize to be like, why? And the why is never like oh, okay, I get it. So he was 44 years old when he went down there, and he said, when I first walked into this trial, because I had seen him when they finally made an arrest, and he looked back at me, and he didn't take his eyes off me first. And I went, like, because you know how you normally do that? And I go, what's going on?
Yeah.
This was a hearing before the trial. And Tara, Libby's aunt, said to me, oh, he always does this. He glares at us, and he would look at me like this. The guy's like 5'4". And I'm like, what? 44 years old. Wakes up one day and decides to murder someone. But I've gotten to know Paul Holes, who solved the Golden State Killer case. And he's like, Susan, you can have sick fantasies about this for years and never act on it.
That Golden State case is
What is that?
insane.
Just tell me to remind
Oh
me.
my
and
God.
It was originally...
I'm scared.
The person, because it happened from the 70s, and it was an ex-cop, but it was called
Yeah, he started with break-ins.
Yep.
So what he would do is just break into homes, ransack them. He was like robberies, and then it escalated to assaults and then to murders. And he did it. I mean, his numbers were actually off the charts.
It was sadistic.
It was off the charts with how many people, not the murders are obviously like the highlight, but if you know how many people he actually broke into homes and assaulted even before that, it was like triple digits.
And this is before, of course, cell phones, like with this guy who got caught, Richard Allen. He didn't bring a cell phone down there, but it's kind of like you're able to see his car pass a certain building, even though the town was less than 3,000 people, which I think it hurt him.
120 burglaries.
Jesus.
51
years. And no one suspected he was an ex-cop. But what he would do, he'd tie up the husband, have him watch, and put a crystal cup on his back and say, if I hear this smash, you're all dead. And he killed, countless people, of course. And finally, Paul Holes said to me, Susan, I had to look out for this. I put everything that aligned with what I thought. I would say, okay, I think I got the guy. And he said, and everything that didn't, I'd kind of push away. And he said, I had to be very careful about that because it turned out that because the DNA came back, it wasn't the guy I thought it was. He pulled in front of his house, and Paul Holes has the most amazing book. And he thought, I'm going to go in. This is him. I know it's him. And he goes, thank God I didn't. Like what he fantasized about going in. And the first page of Paul Holes' book, he said he was so devoted, and he said he was at this strip club, and he thought to himself, he would see the young girl. He was with a bunch of guys, and he'd say, I'd see her in like an autopsy table. And he's like, I'm going crazy. He's like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going crazy. And he said he felt more comfortable, though, at an autopsy than a cocktail party. It ruined marriages, but he's good at it. I know. But he'd look at a scene and say, swab the foot. Like he has a way of solving it.
Yeah, the story was just, it was unbelievable. I mean, the HBO series, they had a series on it about
Michelle McNamara.
That's right. That's Pat
married to that
Oswald's.
actor. Yes.
And she was obsessed with the case and
died during.
Yeah, and it was. Yeah, it is one of the most incredible stories.
If it wasn't for Michelle McNamara, and Paul Holes points this out all the time, it wouldn't have been solved.
Yeah.
She became
She was like the driving force of this thing.
Yes, like an armchair detective, so to speak, and really kind of dug into it and was taking things to sleep at night, and then it ended up accidentally killing her, the prescription mixed with something, and sometimes I have my sister call, don't get too much into crimes. Michelle McNamara died.
Yeah.
Like, you have to separate this. And my mom would say, can't you tell them you have kids now, no more murders? I'm like, Mom, I can't go into CNN. I'm like, excuse me.
Excuse me, no more murders.
Well, that's what I was going to ask
But this
you too,
also
Susan.
was, this guy also just, by the way, was married, kids, grandkids.
Of course. They all have the profile of
Don't
being
trust
a
your
normal
neighbors.
human.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ever get afraid of retaliation? Or?
I do, but I think that I'm very skilled at compartmentalization. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm able to tell other people's stories and focus on that. I don't get afraid, but my son the other day is in second grade. He goes, Mom, he's just so sweet. He goes, so there was a mom today at reading, and she writes poetry with my friend's mom. And I said to him, I'm like, my mom writes books. And he goes, what kind of books? He goes, don't tell anybody. Murder. And my mom goes, well, at least he said don't tell anybody. I'm like, the Catholic way, like what? But I told that to Nancy Grace. I'm like, I swear he's in therapy. He's going to be in therapy. Murder. Yeah. And then when I decided to write this, and it's different because no one was caught at the time. I just got to know the families, and I thought there's something there about their perspective. And growing up, I digress, back to New Jersey, I think I was like 10 or 11. Our cousin, the Keefe family, is like 4 very pretty girls, and the dad worked in local politics, so did my dad and the brother, and she was murdered. And I heard my parents talk about it, like on the landline, and we heard rumors like, was it a drug dealer in New Brunswick, New Jersey? No one ever talked about it. And we didn't. And our friend, whose sisters were friends with Kathy Keefe, said it was a drug dealer and it was this house. So finally, when I was writing this, I mentioned it, and I said to my dad, what happened? And he goes, oh, it was her boyfriend. I went, what do you mean boyfriend? I thought it was a drug dealer. I said, well, they were doing drugs, but it wasn't a drug dealer. I'm like, why didn't you tell us? He's like, what am I going to tell my teenage girls about that? So I did call the sister and say, can I mention this? And there was a newspaper article that I found. And it's funny because it says like the headline of this. And when the editor, Hachette, said more of this, but if the sister said, I don't want to talk about it, I wouldn't have. And it was more like the headline was like, dead woman is daughter of official. Did they get preferential treatment? Which was like the headline. But anyway, so I thought, is that why? I don't know why. But anyway, I think it's about the draw to it is people want to understand why, and I feel like they think that they can help maybe. I'm not sure. Did
you find that, I mean, obviously this title is very telling, my descent into this, that you became obsessed with this then? Did you become obsessed?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was used to being on set and there's a teleprompter and there's stories.
And you just move on.
I did Anderson's show at night and you move on. You're good at moving on. And then I got to know them too well. And I would just start crying for no reason. And then the pandemic hit and my sister's like, I think you're too involved. I'm like, I'm not too involved. I just, and I get criticized like we all do online, I guess. But it's like, she's not a journalist. Who does she think she is? She's too nice to the local cops. I really liked the local authorities, but I found out my cousin, Kevin Hendricks, who's 10 years younger than me, I still look at him as a kid. He's in the FBI. And I said, can you look into this? Like, what's going on? There's tips. It's a town of less than 3,000 people. It's small. Like, but I think that was a deterrent. You would think, oh, it's Jim. No, you don't think it's the guy who you like, who you see in town. So, he's like, okay, I'm going to write you back like this and don't look at this and open this as this. And I thought, I'm going to see stuff. This is 2 years before and around. And he goes, oh, forget it. I go, what? He goes, they shut the FBI out. Oh. They kicked him out. Because when someone's missing, the FBI is automatically invited in. The girls were missing. When their bodies were found, they have to be invited in. And guess what they gave them? The tip line. Nothing. The ego. So you think you see it in the movies? It happened. It happened.
Wait, now why do you think, because you have, I'm sure, a very clear perspective on this, why do you think these stories and this genre in particular appeals to women so much?
That's such a good point, or a good question, and I've wondered that too. And Kevin Balfe, who puts on CrimeCon, I've asked him that. And it's a funny story. Him and his brother own Red Seat Ventures, and Nancy Grace came to them after HLN and said, it was kind of a podcast umbrella, and he said, oh, let's go to the crime conventions, and there were none. And he said, so we started one. He's like, it could have been a colossal failure. He goes, I didn't know. I wasn't really, he said, but what I have found is that women either want to know, and I've heard this said in kind of a joking manner, like women, when they go on a date, if they don't know that, they're worried they're going to get killed. Yeah. Like women want to be armed with the information. So I don't know if it's that, but the maybe. Scott Peterson, I think it's the person who doesn't look like a killer. Yeah. And so you're like, wait a minute, that guy could, and Chris Watts, the most horrific. It's like, he looks normal.
Who's Chris Watts?
The one horrible.
He looks totally normal.
Killed his 2 little girls and the wife. Yeah.
And the wife.
It got so bad, and I'm good at staying at this level on the air. Well, that day, it was the hearing where the prosecutor, I think he did this on purpose, explained everything he did to those girls. And I was with guys I'm usually with, contributors. This was Joey Jackson, an attorney, and my eyes were watering. And I looked at him and he goes, my God. So he kept talking, and it was horrific.
Because usually it is the husband, correct, that kills children.
I want to tell future husbands, if you're thinking about doing this, or like, you get caught. It's the guy.
They always get caught.
But what about those anomaly cases like the John Benet Ramseys or Madeline McCann? Or they're like, oh, it's not the parents. Like, I mean.
Usually, and even in the Delphi case, usually these internet, the thing I love about YouTube, and I was able to find you guys in podcasts, everyone has a voice, but the bad news is everyone has a voice. So some people could go on there and blame the families that have nothing to do with it.
Sure.
I think with murder and abuse of kids, if it usually happens inside the house of its family. Outside the house, when they're on a bridge, it's not going to, you're going to be like, Dad?
Sure.
If they're walking towards you. It depends who you ask. With Maddie McCann, I never ever thought, because I covered that, but not as extensive as others. I never met the parents, but I always thought like something happened. And it's funny, I stayed at a hotel with my husband. I'm like, nobody leave this room. I'm a little nuts now, a lot nuts, because I'm like, didn't you see the Maddie McCann thing? You think of everything that could happen. And he's like, we have a sitter. There's a sitter there. I'm like, should we not bring the kids? So you always think of the worst case scenario. But there are people out there who said maybe it was an accidental death and the parents covered up. But you can find anything that you believe.
That's whole true. Cover up and maybe, you can't help but think about the Jean Bonnet case because it's, the other thing is, as I mentioned this in some of the other stories, like even the Menendez story is that, you're alive during it, but you're like, oh yeah, the guys that killed their parents. And then you watch the documentary again and you're like, oh shit, I don't remember any of this, or I didn't know any of this. And the Jean Bonnet documentary was a really informative and also a big time refresher because I was like, I remember the story.
But you're young and you're like, I don't know.
And you're like, I remember that when it started, I was like, oh yeah, so who ended up being arrested for that again? That's how and I was like, oh right, they never really got anybody for
I
that.
go back and forth on Jean Bonnet. At first, I've met the dad at CrimeCon, and a nice man. And I was in the green room with him, and he said, Susan, I think I'm fighting for that. Like in Delphi, I want the FBI to stay in certain jurisdictions. And I said, I understand. And at first I wasn't clear about what happened, or I didn't have a thought. And then I read a book on it, and I thought, ooh, could it have been the son? And parents would, because I thought about it. I wouldn't stick up for my husband if he did this ever. Yeah. But if my daughter accidentally, would I stick up for the kids? So that's where my head went. But I don't know if we'll ever know. The note was odd.
The note's so odd.
There's
so what do you think of the
things.
note?
The placement. Well, first of all, her being in the home, the access to that home through that window. The note is beyond peculiar, but also seeing. Okay, take the father aside. Seeing how I believed how distraught this mother was.
Me too.
And it just didn't register to me like that she was just being like, I got you. To him on this.
I know.
It's very peculiar.
I don't think we'll ever know, but I think something happened inside of that house, and I don't think we'll ever know what it is. I really don't. And it's horrible that Patsy passed away, and that he wouldn't you though, if there were suspicion on you, just kind of go away. He's still at CrimeCon. He's still out there. He wants it tested. He even came out and said recently, look, I think that I know what you're going to say.
What?
That
I think, here's what I think, when the mind is very powerful, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, you know what I mean? But let's just say I did something terrible, and I could convince myself that I'm innocent. And I might believe that lie so much. I might go to church every day just to show other people how innocent I am.
I get it.
I might try to absolve myself of the sin by overcompensating. Someone find my daughter. Someone find my husband. I love
my
Tom
friend.
Segura so much.
Yeah. Before I came on here, I said I was going to talk about this. She's CSI, and I said, what do you think? Tell me. I won't quote you. She goes, quote me. I think it's the dad.
Well, there's a lot of people are doing what she said, which is, when they go, all right, well, submit for this. And they go, sure, I'll give you my DNA. And then the DNA is a match, that there is some DNA in this case as well that isn't a match for the father.
Right. And I think it depends on what documentary you watch, because my sister just watched one that John was leading, right? And so she said, there's no way. She said, Burke reminds me of Jack. My son's Jack, he's 8. There's no way he's going to kill. I said, well, what if it was accidental? And then they covered up. And she's like, I just think it's not true. And I'm not saying, I feel bad. If he is innocent, and think of the life and the hell he went through. But it's just bizarre, the note, that there's too many things. I don't know.
It's so bizarre.
So bizarre, but you're right about that. So Cheryl McCullum is her name. She works for Nancy Grace. She's the most amazing person. I love her. And she's like, Susan, this is Cheryl. She said, if I was looking for Caroline, her daughter, would I say, I found her? Or would I say, like, she picks up on things that I don't. Like, and then there she was. When you say, oh my God, there's my son. Like, but then I think back to, like, do we put ourselves in that situation and think, how would we react? But the truth is, the Chris Watts, the Scott Peterson, they don't act right.
They don't act.
They don't act right. And the dad, when he carried John Bonet's body, which I found
and
on
invited
TikTok,
all the friends over.
and invited the friends over, and then now that carries John Bonet's body out like this. Now, if you find your dead child, I would cradle. I don't give a fuck what evidence. This is not the way you carry the child you just found murdered on the floor. I would be to my body looking for life and holding it.
Yeah. And
I don't even hold my fucking dog, my cat like that.
Right. And you put yourself in the shoe. And yes, there have been situations where people have been accused and they didn't do it because we always think, oh, it's the closest to. But in the Delphi case, the grandfather, Mike, I say grandfather, he's like in the 60s. He's like, check me out, test me. You know, he's like, do what I know. They go to family first.
Yeah.
But with John Bonet, I think the fascination was, and I remember same thing as you mentioned, Tom, with the Menendez brothers. Even I knew them. One of them, Lyle, went to high school with my sister at Princeton Day School. I went to East Brunswick Tennis Club with them, and we knew the tennis pro Merrick. And it's funny because my dad remembers this. They stopped by. It was him and Lyle, the older one. And we weren't home. I was 14. I probably should have been hanging out with a 19-year-old tennis guy, right? But so they stopped by. We weren't there. And Merrick used to say to me, you know, Susan, you got to meet this Lyle. He's crazy. He'd pull up to Newark Airport in a Porsche and just leave it, and that's where he parked. And
my God.
He'd pay for the towing. So when it came out on People magazine and going to high school in Princeton, Chuck's was right near us. We ate there all the time, the restaurant they bought. Just like you said, you don't think about it. Thank God, murder wasn't my business at 17. I'm like, oh, really? They killed for money, and then you move on. But they had, now that I think about it, they had access to all the money anyway. You don't kill your parents for an extra couple million.
No.
Was the shopping spree. I asked Ann Burgess. She testified in the first trial, and she said they had access. That was like a way of saying, you're gone. You know, and I also interviewed one of the jurors, Hazel Thornton from the first trial. She said to me, Susan, I'm like, tell me what it's like when you go back and you're talking. It's divide. And remember, 90s.
Yeah.
Men against women. Men were like, no way would a father abuse their kids sexually. No, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Boys. And are they gay?
That's what the men were saying.
Yes. And the women are like, not to say let them walk. It's a horrific crime you saw.
Yeah.
But they were saying manslaughter. They'd be out by now. So that's the argument. Hazel has said to me, I've been on with her, and she's like, Susan, I'm not saying they should have walked. No one's saying that. But 35 years is enough. And considering the horrific abuse. And the DA, Gil Garcetti at the time, just lost OJ. So he's like, we can't, a lot of this is political. We can't lose this. No abuse is allowed in the second trial.
One of the most telling things was that in the documentary that came out recently about them, that the prosecutor, and prosecutors are always like, fucking lock this piece of shit
she's
up.
a spitfire.
She's a real spitfire. And she goes, the day, that's the woman right there.
Where is she? Oh, yeah.
She goes, the day that guy died, the father, she goes, the world became a better place. So for the prosecutor to say that, you know, she was like, this guy, she goes, I couldn't find one character witness for the father. Not one.
Not even one he paid.
None.
Think about how much money he had. No one.
He must have been just a real fucking horrible guy.
Well, they have 20 family members, even on his side, who say, let these guys out. Like, that's why I believe. But when I was watching that, I remember being young and watching that and being like, ooh, I don't know about the sweaters. Like, and I don't think as a society we could wrap our brains around that would happen.
No, because I remember growing up and thinking like, oh, those two douchebags killed their
Me too.
rich parents, you know, because you don't think about that context for sure.
Think about it. But then
you shouldn't kill your mommy and daddy.
Ever.
I mean, there's a lot of people are abused, but geez Louise.
No, absolutely. I totally.
But they paid their debt to society.
I see what
now.
you're saying 100%, because my mom says that to me. Why do you have to talk about the Menendez all the time? And she goes, and they shot their parents. And I said, I know, Mom, but I said, I don't want to get into details. But if you watch the documentary about Menudo, and nothing against that industry back then, but now that we know what we know, what did he have access to and how evil was it? But I think, obviously, when they went to reload and shoot the mom.
There's a lot of hatred in there. Rage.
Rage. And, but I do think that they paid their debt to society. I truly believe that. And all of their family members, if they were even, you know, the father's family members. That's interesting that nobody liked the guy.
Not one. She goes, that's the reason. She goes, we couldn't even have a character witness brought to the trial because we couldn't find one.
I think people think money equals problem solved, and therefore, why would anyone with money do that? It hides a lot of things, I think. And I even think with the Ramseys, like, people are like, oh, no, that wouldn't happen. Look at the facade. Like, look at the way they look and their house and the, you know, I think that, and I do that, I fall into that of like, well, they don't look like they should look. They don't look like Manson. What could possibly be wrong? But I think secrets are held tight inside of houses, and you never know. And that's part of the crime obsession. You're watching, you're like, 20, why would anyone?
It's all the questions. You have unanswered questions, of course.
And I don't know if we ever hear a why and go, oh, that makes sense.
But that's like this is like it's the reason why Hitchcock became a phenomenon. It's like you go, this thing happened, and then you want to piece it together. Everyone wants to piece things together. You want an explanation. You want the answer at the end.
Yeah.
And every time a crime occurs, it's a new question, right? And you go like, what? Like, it's
and
just
it's
this.
What I found. So the trial of Richard Allen in Delphi, it's a business. And so I saw ABC, NBC, they're swarming. They're swarming. And like, who's getting exclusives? And do you know the family? And can you get the and it's
and you guys all end up competing too, because Netflix puts out the doc, and then all of a sudden there's a Dateline special, and then there's a CNN special. Like, everybody has to do their story on it. Right?
I think you guys who paved the way, it's true. Last night I didn't realize how long you guys have been doing this, but you really did pave the way of different media. And what I love about you guys is people kind of talk about their feelings and talk about who they are. And at CNN, it's like teleprompter and anchor hair. And it's funny, Mr. Ball and I met with him about his charity. And I said, can I even say this, fuck? And he goes, I love that you said fuck. He goes, you have anchor hair, but we love you. So it made me laugh. I'm like, that's because of you guys. At CNN, I'd be like pulled off. But my point is, I think that you allow conversations to happen. And that's why I really love you guys, because it's authentic. And at CNN, I remember producers in my ear was like, Susan, I said, he's like, you're kind of funny. We like the commercial break, Susan.
Oh,
I'm like, but I can't do the commercial break, Susan. I'd like, it's like 3, 2, 1.
Sure. Yeah.
Pretend to be
coming
normal.
up tomorrow with the anchor voice. So I digress, but you guys allow for those conversations to happen.
Well,
and
that's nice.
And I forget your question.
No, that's fine. I want to ask you this. The gays are going nuts for Luigi Mangione. And so is the rest of society, but gays in particular.
I think me too. If you saw my screenshots. So I was getting my haircut the other day, and I was looking at like a haircut I liked, and the guy who cuts my hair goes, why is Luigi on your phone? I go, I know, it was a screenshot of him. I'm sorry.
Stunning.
Handsome young man.
Smart.
Young. He's very young. The gays really are going crazy. If you go on Twitter, it's like gay Twitter. And also, like, there's a lot of debate over whether that penis pic is real.
Wait,
really?
What?
Debate now?
Yeah,
you guys, I'm behind on the what pic?
We broke the story.
What?
The dick pics?
The dick
we
pic?
broke it.
You didn't see
Please
the dick pic?
play
Mom,
it.
it's time
Show.
to mute this. What?
Susan,
What?
you got to
didn't
see his
this
dong.
stuff?
No.
Well, people were saying whether or not it's a Photoshop. But yeah,
Where?
What a
well, there's a
Was it the
few.
perp walk? Did you guys see the perp walk with the mayor who's in trouble with Diddy and he's on the perp walk?
The perp walk was kind of crazy. There's a lot. There's there's
that pic.
No, that's not the one, but that is one.
That's not the one.
That's not the one.
That's a good one.
But that's an example of.
I think he's closer to my son's age than my age. All right, let's see. I know what the draw is, though.
What is the draw?
The Robin Hood type of guy.
Yeah.
Like, my husband's father passed away last week. He was 70 at COPD for a while. He got COVID. They put him in the hospital. Nicest guy. We all went to Disney last year. Anyway, his insurance, they sent him home early. And he died. He was, and my husband was talking to him on the phone watching a Broncos game. And my husband said, do you think he got too excited? He couldn't breathe. I'm like, he should have been in the hospital still. Or they said with rehab to build up the lungs. And he died. He was mentally fine. He was only 70. So and he said, it's the insurance thing. I said, that's why that guy.
It really did, like.
Open our, we're all talking about it.
It sparked, which actually kind of defines how terrorism works, right? Because like a terrorist attack
that is a good
isn't
point.
about the act of violence. It's usually done to point your eyes towards a cause, right? And then that's when they consider it a success. Is like if you do the horrific act of violence and they go, why did this happen? We did it because of this. And then if you're discussing this and you're changing the way you view something, that's like a successful terrorist attack.
Yeah.
This was killing one person, but it's
Oh, there it is.
that's not it. That's not it.
That one looks
That's it.
Oh,
that's the
my
one
God.
that people are
that's a fake.
People are saying that might be a fake. Susan, please look. This is very important. Do you think that's his real piece?
Now we're going to go to a commercial break.
Well, the lighting seems a
Oh
little
my God,
off.
you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that crazy? Now you can
You
see.
don't do this at CNN? And
Now
during the
you can see
commercials?
why gay Twitter is going nuts.
A producer would be in my ear and go, B-roll. We got B-roll. Roll it.
Do you think that's authentic?
Here's our B-roll. Check
Is that
it out.
authentic?
Oh my gosh, you guys. He's
Our
too young for
D-roll.
me, even to me to think he's
Look
cute.
at
I'm
it like
stuttering.
look at it like you're a pediatrician. Do you think?
I think it's real.
You think it's real?
I don't know, because now looking at that, we did see that picture last time we discussed it. The shadowing, the light, it seems a little blurry at the head.
It's a hog.
Do you see the head's a little blurry?
Yeah.
It's in the foreground, and therefore it should be clearer image, correct?
Look,
Then
as a
what's in the back?
society, we came together over this guy. Wait, did that sound right? Okay, we all got together over this guy.
Yeah.
But, there's clearly something wrong. The mom was called, and she said, "Is this your son? Like, he has a huge family. Like, if that was my son Jack, oh my God." But if that was like, I'd be, that's my.
Just move, don't close it. Just
Don't
move it off
close
frame
it,
for a moment. I don't want her to lose her frame.
I'm Catholic. I would, she said I could see him doing that. So I'm wondering, was this the beginning of schizophrenia? I'm just
Well,
making
yes.
that up. Like, was
No,
something
there's
up?
there. First
We
of
want
all,
to think that he's the normal
he-
University of Pennsylvania.
I think he was this normal, obviously very bright guy. He's valedictorian,
But in your
UPenn,
20s, you can-
and
That's
really
when it
sharp guy.
turns on.
But he started to retreat from his normal connections.
Yeah.
Nobody was in touch with him. That's not normal behavior, especially for somebody in their early 20s. Started to post and write, things that were not of the norm, like his going on, I think, some Reddit rants and maybe on Twitter about his feelings about healthcare industry. And so you have these kind of behaviors that indicate something is changing, right?
Yeah.
Then the actual act of pulling off this assassination. And now you have, they had the very short manifesto written that he was like, this was my work alone and I didn't include anybody else on this. But now pleading not guilty to it, which
and
is
matching the lawyer sweater. Isn't that weird?
That's a
And the
very,
husband of
very
that woman
strange
is
thing.
P. Diddy's lawyer. They're a dream team, though. I mean, if anyone could get them off.
I don't see how you can get off on this. I really don't.
Well, there's something called, is it jury nullification, which basically means they could go back. Same thing with OJ, in my opinion. That
that a jury might let him off.
yeah, a jury might be,
Yeah.
hey, maybe
Yeah.
Nicole did, but that there's a bigger issue. It was Rodney King. It just happened, and I understand. And they were. I remember. I think I was interning at a Fox affiliate in Phoenix. I went to Arizona State, but I remember watching that, and he was a superstar, right? But I'm wondering, is this guy a superstar?
Kind of. For a certain portion of the population, he is.
Yeah.
But mentally, did I think OJ would kill again? No. I don't know. I don't know the mental stability of Luigi. I don't know.
Luigi might be like, I mean, it's reasonable to believe that he might have a new agenda or see somebody else that is reasonable to go after. Not that I think he's a
I bet
career
the family
killer.
knows so much more than we know.
Oh, for sure.
Because what a heartbreak for them. This kid, I watched his high school speech. Valedictorian, I still don't know how to spell it, much less be it. For him to do that speech, it's like, what happens? Like, but there is schizophrenia with boys, and I think girls, I think more boys at that particular time that's when you could show signs.
Well, the fact that he had this surgery that to have spinal surgery.
But did he? Someone I saw on a show was saying, how do we know that's his X-ray?
Well, yeah, but I think
he did though, right? He
I
was
think
injured.
He did.
Okay.
He's been. You can find him talking about him going through this.
I wonder
pain.
if that pain shifted.
Oh, I think that pain can shift something in you for sure. And pills and whatever else he was taking
mess with the
can mess with your mind, and you can kind of fall into schizophrenia at an early age because of that. But he was in real pain, I think, with his back problems.
I remember after September 11th, I think I was in Palm Springs at the time, everyone coming together. And of course, I feel like, and not to compare this to that, but in terms of how, like, doesn't matter what party, everyone agrees that our healthcare system
is a disaster.
Is a disaster.
Yeah.
Is a disaster. Whoever you ask. And maybe, like, if you can afford, it shouldn't be that you could afford it. And I was thinking, like, so I was thinking this about I should have stepped in. We should have gotten him a private nurse. And why can't we I didn't know how bad he was. It was sudden, though. I didn't know that they sent him home, and we didn't know. But it shouldn't even be that. If you pay, he's paying health insurance.
It doesn't, and it's people get
so egregious.
Yeah,
and so I
being
think that's
denied
the connection
coverage,
to him.
and you're
that
like,
he's the symbolic.
Yes, he's the symbol of it.
Face of it, and he happens to be good looking.
I know. Thank God we chose a handsome fella.
Well, it would be. I've thought about this. That if he
Handsome
were
spokesman.
not a good-looking guy, there would still be people who'd be like, "Yeah, I get why you did this," and like supporting the fact that like
I think Chris
healthcare-
Rock said that. He's like, "Come on."
But
he's like,
this changes
if this
it.
guy looked like someone else, we'd be over it. He's good looking, right?
it
And
changes it.
smart, and came from that like Succession family.
Yeah.
I'm dying a deep dive there. Like what? Or
It's interesting too that the grandmother
what?
had a $30 million fortune that she left to her children and grandchildren, right? Of which he is one. And in the will, it notes like if anybody's convicted of a felony, that you don't get a piece of this. But I'm like, this is such an interesting thing to think you have to put in there. You know what I mean? Like, I just
who does that?
Yeah, like who goes? Well, no felonies though. It's
That
like,
sounds like Succession.
Yeah.
Like that there were. She predicted that something like that would happen. I remember my Aunt Jeannie, who didn't die with much. You'd go. I love my Aunt Jeannie and Uncle Peter. You'd go in their house and it felt like out of Mad Men. And I think they grew up in the Depression, so they had Campbell's soup. But